Welcome to another episode of the Rainbow Popcorn Podcast. We are 2 out of 3 brothers watching movies through a rainbow lens. Hello, Brett.
Hello, Lee. How are you? How are you? How are you? That was my Jaws.
Jaws impression. It's a good theme.
I
This
mean,
guy.
some say it's almost the best. It's at least top 5.
John Williams themes.
No, of themes ever. Of movie soundtracks ever.
In terms of how it fits with the story and what it adds to the story, yes.
Yes.
In terms
Which is
of
what he's very good at.
music,
Yep.
no.
Okay. That'll be a separate debate. Much like our recent debate about Stephen King adaptations. We'll debate that separately.
Oh, yeah. We also have, on a number of occasions, already talked about what are John Williams' best scores.
We have. But this is all. Because I know number 1 is obvious. But anyway, we won't get into that. We've got a drink.
Is number 1 Catch Me If You Can?
Boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. Does that answer your
The
question?
least John Williams of all John Williams scores. We do have a drink. This is one of the best Bilsons. This is top 5 Bilsons.
Love a tangle.
It's the OG. This is where
Let's
I
have a crack.
found Bilsons.
I found Bilsons at a beer festival
Oh, yeah?
because I don't drink beer.
Oh, yep.
And then we sat at the table at the front of the Bilsons stall
Still.
and proceeded to drink a lot of the Bilsons, even while the fire alarm was going off.
In the past, these cans have frothed a bit, so just be
Okay.
ready. Oh, safe. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, Tangle. It's a good one.
You know what froths a bit, Lee?
The water
Sometimes
as it
water.
churns up to kill someone when they're getting eaten
Yeah.
by a shark.
Yep.
What definitely froths is when they shoot the gas tank. This isn't a Jaws episode.
It's not, but it will be. So our topic for this month, as we touched on last week, is movies with death/murder near or in water.
I don't think we need to say death/murder because murder results in death.
But people could just die, but it's not murder. Or is it just murder?
No. I think we can leave out murder, but we can't leave out death. So death on or near water.
So even if it's like accidental.
Yeah.
Okay. They completely no.
No.
I couldn't think of anybody accidentally dying in the water.
Death on or near water covers
Okay.
Jaws. Because no one is murdered in Jaws unless you count the shark as a murderer, which you shouldn't because it's just doing what it does.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, cool.
Predator is different to murder,
Great.
not the film Predator.
Well, I don't think there was any water in that.
There's mud in that. That's how he hides
Well-
from the predator.
Yes, that's correct. So we came to this topic because it is the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
Jaws, 1975.
Which is famously about a shark
And sharks live on or near water.
on or near water, generally in water.
In or near
They
water.
don't really live on water.
It's not a Jaws episode, but I was telling some guys the other night that Jaws originated the term blockbuster
Yes, because the blocks were busted.
because it was the first kind of main one that people queued up around the block for.
Oh, what a
Big
great
summer blockbuster.
piece of trivia.
And then obviously Blockbuster Video
Big summer blowout.
was named after that term blockbuster.
There you go.
Okay.
Just realised you're wearing your John Williams t-shirt.
I did say before, written by this guy. Did you look at my t-shirt because I said Blockbuster and last episode I was wearing Video Easy?
Yes, very much so.
So
Okay,
Jaws is a story of a great white shark that terrorizes the people of Amity Island.
that's what it's called.
Islands are in or near water. And
I just thought of another one.
despite warnings from people, the cop doesn't do anything and people die.
Very 80s, even though it was the 70s.
Yeah, and Richard Dreyfuss is a scientist,
Isn't that Roy
marine
Scheider?
biologist. Roy Scheider's the
The main guy. Oh, he's the cop.
he's the cop. Richard Dreyfuss
I have
is
to
the
say-
scientisty guy, isn't he? No,
No, it's Robert. Is it Robert Shaw? He's the boat guy.
Is Richard Dreyfuss even in this movie?
Okay, you know what? What we'll do is we'll watch the movie before we talk about any further, because I think that I haven't seen it for quite a long time, and I really want to see it on a big screen.
They'll be screening it at places.
Yeah, I reckon the Sun Theatre's got it on.
I think the Astor's showing it for the
Mm,
50th.
that'd be cool.
That will be cool because that is a proper
This
big
is very
screen.
jangly.
Anyway, cop doesn't do anything about it. For some reason, this island has a marine biologist who specializes in sharks.
Yep,
And then they go out, they see the shark, and they're going to need a bigger boat.
they will need a bigger boat.
They don't get a bigger boat. And spoiler alert, but it's okay. It's 50 years old.
I had an argument with someone once.
They get rid of the shark.
We were doing this game at a party,
Mm.
and it's like you go around and name things until
Yep.
somebody can't name one. And somebody said horror movies, and I said Jaws. And they're like, no. I'm like, what?
Yes.
And they said, Jaws isn't a horror movie. I go, are you kidding me? And they go, no, it's a movie. I go, yeah, but no, it's a horror movie.
It's a horror movie.
What are you
That-
talking about?
That first scene of it's just a woman in the water.
Yeah.
You can put that up against any suspensey horror
You know, when she
moment, and it's a horror movie. I
It's
don't,
scarier than horror movies because it could literally happen. We're Australian. This shit happens all the time.
yeah,
God. Anyway,
that person's an idiot. I'm sorry if they're one of your friends.
let's move on. No,
So
they won't be listening.
it ticks. Jaws is the big one.
Jaws is the ultimate death in water movie.
Death in or near water movie, and it has a lot of the tropes that water creates that we talked a little bit about last week.
Yep.
Water is particularly the open ocean,
Yep.
is a very isolating thing.
It is.
People generally can't swim as fast as they can run.
And generally, you can't swim as fast as a great white shark. 'Cause
Generally.
that's its job.
That's true. But you can run faster than a great white shark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why water's scary, because
Mm-hmm.
that's where the shark belongs, but you don't belong there.
Yeah.
The water itself becomes a bit of a killer.
It also is a villain. Water is a
Yes,
villain.
Water is a villain.
An
There-
accomplice, if you will.
One of the things that came up in my research as a trope was you're in the killer's domain is a horror trope.
Like how in Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yep.
you're in
The
Freddy's
dream world.
Dream world is
Yeah.
his domain.
Yeah.
Or like in, I just thought of another one.
To do with water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to say it now?
Yeah.
Deliverance.
Oh, yeah.
Wait,
I
do
don't
they
know it
die?
well enough
They
to have water.
It's really creepy.
It's scary, though.
It's
And you're in the
they-
killer's domain.
You're in the killer's domain of the backwoods swamp.
It's like one that I watched recently. I want to say Annabelle, but it's not Annabelle. It's the one where the guy, Giancarlo Esposito, brings all of these killers into the house to supposedly kill this person, but then the girl kills all of them. The
Wow.
house is this killer's domain.
Oh,
She knows the house. She haunts the house.
killer's domain.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
It's one
cool.
that just came up in this research, but I really like it as a horror trope. Because
Yeah.
you're out of place.
Yeah, they've got the upper hand.
Like in the cabin in the woods, the person around the cabin, not the movie as a trope, the person who
well.
lives in the woods
Yeah.
knows the woods, you don't.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Home Alone. They
Yeah.
go to his domain,
The killer's domain.
almost literally.
He
He nearly kills him. He
He's-
tries his darndest.
IRL Mythbusters, one of them's dying.
Yeah, IRL. He's going to a psych ward.
No, but the things in Home Alone
Oh, they're dying.
is killing those people in real life.
Yeah, I think at least they would have permanent brain damage from getting hit in their head by a swinging can of paint.
CTE.
Anyway.
CTE for sure.
CTE. He had to do a HIA.
Yeah. Weren't a thing in the 90s when Chris
OMG.
Columbus made it.
LOL.
I already said IRL.
Yeah.
One related to Jaws, written by the same author, I mentioned it last week, was The Deep, but it's a giant squid.
I think Jaws is also the ultimate because then a lot of movies then tried to do like Jaws but with different things. Like Lake Placid is a crocodile.
Yep, Lake Placid is another one we talked about last week. And then Anaconda is essentially the same thing, but it's the Amazon River instead of the ocean. It just took them 25 years to make it or something. It's late 90s.
I need to watch it. Yeah, definitely late 90s.
It's bad. I watched it at like a sleepover and with my mates, and we were all like, this is terrible.
And they are doing a remake, sequel, some sort of meta thing that I can't fully understand what it is.
Yeah. I need to watch that trailer because you mentioned it last week and I need to work out what it's going on with it.
Yeah. And then there's the Meg.
Yeah, the Meg. Is that horror or is that more creature action?
I think it's more terrible.
Okay. But it's not, it doesn't feel
Still
like
got a sequel.
It doesn't feel like horror
No.
in the same way that Jaws is like, oh my God, is this shark going to get us? It's like man versus monster.
I think it's more man versus monster because I think
a bit more Godzilla-y.
I have vague recollections. But I think I think the thing with Jaws is you don't see it.
Well, and that's
what builds the suspense.
That's one of the really good things that was accidental about Jaws is they made this robot shark and the robot shark kept breaking down and was most times unusable.
Is it named Bruce?
Yes. Spielberg
or
needs...
Is that Finding Nemo?
No, it's Bruce in Finding Nemo, I think, because of Jaws.
Okay, cool.
And I think that's one of... Spielberg had to rethink it and be like, well, I can't shoot the shark. So I'm going to do from the shark's point of view and you're not going to see much of the monster, but that adds so much to the suspense and horror of it.
But did he then jump the shark?
No. And I'm not counting that Happy Days episode as death on or near water, although some say it signaled the death of that TV show.
Oh, I still don't remember.
You used it right, though.
Jump the shark means. Cool. We won't get into that because that's another conversation.
No. The Meg, I think, is a bit more man versus monster action.
Yes.
A bit like
not horror-y thriller.
Godzilla.
You know what is horror? Zombievers.
Far out.
It's horrific in many ways. We need to watch it. Not for the podcast. Just it goes for like 80 minutes.
Just do it in between episodes.
So for those that don't know Zombievers, welcome because I've mentioned it about 8 times. And
we still haven't watched it.
These I'm going to say hot teens or 20-somethings go to a cabin in the woods that's by a lake.
Okay.
Trope.
Yep, trope.
And then it's nighttime.
Trope.
And then what is not a trope is that a truck drives past with radiation in it.
Okay.
Like the liquid.
Radioactive
material in it.
Yep.
And then it spills into the lake.
Okay. Trope. That's a trope.
That then causes the beavers
Yep.
to become zombie beavers.
Okay.
And then they make other things zombies by biting them.
Oh, including the peoples?
The people's a bear.
Oh.
Like just anything it can get its teeth into becomes zombies. Zombie versions of whatever animal they are.
Zombear,
zomdog, zomfish. I can't remember if there's a fish.
Zomblinky, because it's radioactive.
Yeah, Zomblinky, yeah.
From The Simpsons.
From The Simpsons. But,
okay.
Look, we won't watch it, but I just had to get that reference in there.
Well, we could watch it.
I really want to watch it again.
There's a lot on this list, and we could watch any of them. Speaking of Death by a Lake, I think Slasher by the Lake is Friday the 13th. The quintessential Slasher by the Lake.
Yep.
And in my research, it came up with like 4 other films that are all similar to it in terms of plot and kind of saying it's a group of kids on a summer camp or near a lake, and then there was one that if I'd just read the précis, it would have felt like it was the same précis as Friday the 13th, because
Right.
it was a group of teens at a summer camp targeted by a psychotic former worker / owner of the camp. And that's
Sleepaway Camp.
no, it was earlier than that.
I've heard of Sleepaway Camp.
Yeah, it was not Sleepaway Camp. I'm just trying to find it. Yeah. Oh, it could have been Sleepaway Camp. But it was like basically the same thing. Oh, this one, The Burning. A cult favourite about a disfigured former camp caretaker who seeks bloody revenge on the young campers.
Right.
Like, that's, other than disfigured former caretaker, it's the same thing. It's someone taking revenge on the campers. But that is set at a summer camp by a lake, the same thing.
Yep.
Bloody Murder, a formulaic camp slasher where a masked killer begins eliminating camp counselors, heavily influenced by Friday the 13th.
Yeah, so a lot of them are they're the versions of the ones that tried to redo Jaws,
Yeah.
but then they tried to do a guy in a mask with a chainsaw. No, that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What does he have? A machete?
A guy in a mask with a machete. Yes.
Okay. Not in Victoria. And I always remember Friday the 13th by Family Guy.
Oh, not the movie Freddy versus Jason?
No, by Family Guy, when they're talking about they're doing a news report near a lake and they're talking to, is he Jason?
Yes.
Yes. Sorry. And I haven't seen it. And then these people run past while they're talking to him and just stabs them. Anyway, it's funnier when they do it.
Okay. Yeah, because they're Seth MacFarlane and you're not. No
No.
offense.
One day.
So there's a lot that are summer camp, summer lake
Yep.
type slasher thrillers. Sleepaway Camp is one. There's another one called Cheerleader Camp. There's another one where a group of teens inherit a lakeside motel,
Okay.
and then there's a killer.
Great.
So there's a lot of them that we don't really have the time to go into.
What about Cabin in the Woods?
There's no lake.
Okay.
There's no real water-based death in that one. I
Can't
really
remember
like
much
it.
of it.
We have watched it on
We did
Two
do
Doing
it
Cinema.
once a while ago.
Yeah. Another shark one is called...
Sharknado.
Yeah, there is Sharknado, actually.
1 through 5. Or 6? Okay, Sharknado, oh hell no, is the third one. Sharknado, no, I'm not going to go.
There's
through them.
Sharknado 2.
I think there's at least 5.
I have a souvenir from Sharknado 3. A foam chainsaw. Because
Yeah,
I was at
because
Comic-Con the year it came out.
You remember he gets swallowed by a shark and then cuts himself
Oh,
out
yeah.
through via chainsaw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's other shark ones that came up on my list. This one called The Reef. Survivors of a capsized boat off the Great Barrier Reef are stalked by a relentless great white shark.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's got Jaws vibes
Yeah.
in terms of that waiting and being isolated. Then one called Open Water, a chilling true story inspired survival thriller about 2 scuba divers accidentally left behind in shark-infested ocean waters.
Well, then there was the one that Lee mentioned last week, The Shallows with Blake Lively.
Oh, yeah.
A mere 200 yards from the shore, surfer Nancy is attacked by a great white shark, with her short journey to safety becoming the ultimate contest of wills.
Oh, so she gets bitten and she's got to get in before the shark gets her.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't like it. Doesn't no,
Oh, no?
it doesn't sound good. Yeah, cool. So
Can we watch Sharknado?
Can we? We did.
We haven't for rainbow popcorn. And does it fit this?
Well, sharks are in water just because they get sucked up from water via tornado into a tornado, but then also fly into a pool. And then the flood, there are flooding because the house
Everything
floods.
floods, yeah. The road floods.
Look, any excuse to watch it again.
The motel one is called Lake Dead.
Oh,
Terrible name.
please don't tell me that's actually what it's called.
It's got a 4.1 rating on IMDb.
Oh.
Young adults inherit a lakeside motel only to be hunted by deranged locals.
Interesting. I'm going to change pace a bit.
Tack, that's a water term because it's to do with yachts. You can say change tack.
Okay, I will change tax a bit.
Tack.
I'll change my tactic.
Wonder if that comes from the same
When
word.
we're saying in or around water, what type of water are we talking about?
What movie do you want to sandwich into this topic?
What if somebody was, say, in a hotel or a motel and was having a shower?
Oh, okay, right. Is that why you're wearing that T-shirt?
Yeah, and then say they, I don't know, got stabbed to death in the shower. And yeah, is
Well,
that death around or near water?
There's two parts of water to that because after
That's
she gets stabbed, she gets put in the boot of the car and then put into the lake.
That's how I thought of it. Strangely enough, I thought of the end shot where they pull the car out of the water, not the fact of the most iconic scene where she gets stabbed to death in water, running water. Am I
Yeah.
drawing too long of a bow?
I don't know.
Because queerish.
Because then, yeah, I was going to say spoilers, but it's 1960.
It's 65 years old, so
and there's been 2 remakes of it, isn't there?
well, if you can call them that.
Yeah. Potentially. What about in Final Destination where he falls into the bathtub and the shower curtain wraps
God.
around his neck and he dies?
Okay, you know what we're going to have to narrow this down with? It's a main part of the story
Okay,
is the
all right.
water.
So that
Right.
rules out Psycho, in case you hadn't worked out what movie
Yeah.
we were talking about.
Yeah, so we'll rule
Rules out
out
Psycho,
Psycho,
rules out
rule
Final
because that's just
Destination.
one death. There's
Yeah, okay.
multiple.
There's multiple.
Whereas Jaws, they're all dead in the water. Or it's
Yes.
all about the water.
It's all about the water.
And then,
Well-
yeah.
I guess, is Friday the 13th water-based enough?
I don't know.
Mm.
What about, there's a movie, that Sleepaway Camp movie.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that it is kind of gay.
Okay.
Should I I'll Google.
It's come up in my notes here somewhere. I'm just trying to find it.
Is Sleepaway Camp gay? With controversial queer themes and a famous shocking... Oh, I won't read that. And ruined. So that is apparently queer.
So this says, while the ending of the original is controversial, it directly addresses gender identity and has been widely discussed in queer horror circles. The sequel, featuring a rare female slasher, is noted for its camp appeal and queer villain energy.
Ooh, maybe we could do them.
But is that water-based enough? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, these are just at camps now.
Yeah. Can I say another death on or near water?
Yeah.
We'll get back to the queer one shortly. Death on the Nile.
The Kenneth Branagh one.
Enough champagne
To fill the Nile.
No, well, there's that one, or there's the original movie, the 1978 movie.
The recent one wasn't awful.
Would you prefer Kenneth Branagh or Peter Ustinov?
For what?
The main star of it.
Well, I think Kenneth. Oh fuck. I think Kenneth Branagh is a good actor. They're both good actors. Kenneth Branagh might be a better actor.
Ooh.
I think Peter Ustinov is a good Poirot,
Yeah.
but not an Albert Finney. Murder on the Orient Express. We'll get to next year. We'll do Murders on Transport.
Okay, so Death of the Nile's out of this one then. We don't have to watch Gal Gadot.
Well, I mean,
It's not gay though.
no. Although I think there is a little bit of gayness in the most recent one.
Oh, really? A camp one, a B grade one, is Piranha.
We're all over the place.
We are all over the place. but
Piranha.
This is new, not new to
Jeez.
anyone. A summer resort is terrorized when flesh-eating piranhas are released into the water, resulting in multiple gruesome deaths. Joe Dante of Gremlins
Dante's
fame.
Peak.
Is this the one Cortex mentioned?
Perhaps.
I think so.
I nearly said perhaps.
It's got a 5.9 on IMDb.
Oh, God, that sounds good. Pause. I have a thought. I
Yeah.
don't know if you want me to say this on air. There's 5 Fridays in October.
Yeah. Watch an extra.
Do we do an extra one? Because one of the Fridays is...
Friday the 13th.
No, one of the Fridays is the 31st of October.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can watch an extra one.
But
Piranha.
yeah. Okay. Piranha,
think-
I like the sound of that being terrible. But also
It's
good.
very B grade, no offense, Joe Dante. If we stretch the camp thing.
All right.
So if we stretch the camp by the lake thing, and because there's one we can sandwich in if we lean a little bit more towards the actual summer camp, not camp, like queer camp.
Oh, actual people camping.
Yeah.
Okay.
They/them
They do. Oh, no, that's the name of the movie.
is a recent one,
Yeah.
2022.
There's definitely water. There's definitely a lake at the
Well,
camp.
they're a lakeside summer/conversion camp. And then things turn horror. It's got Kevin Bacon. It's Bloomhouse, which is good for horror.
I remember watching it and being like, ooh, not great.
Oh.
But it's still like, it's very queer, as the name suggests.
Yeah.
It is at a conversion camp. Did you already say that?
Yeah. Well, this is the précis. LGBTQ plus teens attend a conversion therapy camp where oppressive, threatening staff enforce cruel rules. A mysterious masked killer attacks campers. Survivors confront hatred, identity repression, and physical danger. It's got the isolation trope, the water as a threat trope. It's got what we talked about last week with Lee. I'm sure someone runs to the end of the pier and then goes, oh, fuck, this is the end of the pier.
Yeah.
Killer's Domain, my new favourite horror trope.
Yes. So, okay.
It's horror. It's definitely horror.
It's definitely horror.
Depends how
I like it.
it depends how much we're doing the water element.
The other one that came up when I did some research that is very gay and maybe more water-based is a French film called Stranger by the Lake. Stranger by the Lake. For those people wondering.
For those that don't speak French.
Yes. And it is apparently about a popular cruising site.
Oh, the meat tray from
The
Fire
meat
Island.
tray from Fire Island. And then gays go there to cruise, but then get murdered.
Penetrated in a different way.
That was, you didn't need to say that.
Yeah, I did. It's funny.
Not a good enough using to use the word penetrate, to quote Rebel Wilson.
Okay, that's a possibility.
I just don't know how French it is in terms of, do I have to read it?
Do we have to read it?
We haven't done a foreign language film.
One other one that's true, and yeah, there are gays in other countries. Another one that came up in my research, and I did use a little bit of AI for research, and the AI got very confused by this one because there's a 2023 movie called Fire Island. 2 weeks
Okay.
ago, we reviewed the 2022 movie named Fire Island.
Right.
This one is a 2023 movie named Fire Island that is set on the same Fire Island. And people go for a holiday and a deranged, disgruntled gay kills them.
Okay.
That's about as much as I could get out of it. It stars Jonathan Bennett
From Mean Girls.
Girls. Yeah.
Oh.
But it has something like a 3.6 on IMDb.
Oh. I kind of want to watch it.
I think I want to watch it too. More
Okay.
than maybe they/them.
Well, why don't we work out?
I don't think Fire Island anybody dies in the water, but if we just throw out all of the last half an hour of conversation and throw out all the conversation we had with Lee last week and change it to death on an island, then we have Amity Island and Fire Island.
Oh, and Shutter Island. Martin Scorsese's worst movie.
Oh, that's a really good movie. I was talking about that with someone the other night. It's one of Leo's best movies.
I didn't enjoy it.
Might be not. This is the thing. It's one of Leo's bests, but not one of Scorsese's bests.
Okay, we can't change it. No.
Well, being on an island, they are at all times near water.
Well, as people that live on an island, yes.
A very big island. We are not
Yeah.
always near water. Not as near as they are on Fire or Amity Islands. So what they/them is probably as near water as Fire Island.
Or Friday the 13th.
The other thing to consider is how confused people searching for our podcast and the AI searching for our podcast will be if we review Fire Island in September and in
And Fire
October, but
Island
they're
in
different
October.
movies. Just thinking about the SEO here as the one that posts all the reels and the hashtags. Are we going to confuse?
I reckon we do
Meta too much.
they/them.
Okay. What?
And zombie. No.
Well,
Well, then do we do Friday the 13th?
instead of Jaws,
Because then they're both like murder at a lake.
but I want to watch Jaws.
Well, we could do that as well. We could
Can
do that
we?
for Christmas. It's a summer movie. It's
That's
a summer
true.
blockbuster.
Summer blockbuster. There is 5 Fridays in October.
Ooh.
So
I think there were
could
5
we
in
watch,
August too.
There was. Could we watch an
we
extra
could do a bonus Jaws.
movie? A
Why not?
queer viewing of Jaws.
Why not?
Okay. They/them,
They do.
Friday the 13th, Jaws.
Jaws.
Okay.
Done. And for homework and behind the scenes, we will watch Zombievers.
Sure.
Just for
And-
fun, not for the podcast.
Well, and you don't
we
need
can
to
watch
watch-
movies just for fun, do you know?
I don't have time. Well, and you don't need to watch Sleepaway Camp now because you spoiled it for yourself.
Well, Google, so it said twist at the ending is.
Oh.
So anyway, I could have stopped reading, but my brain didn't work that quickly.
Can
Anyway,
I tell you about a twist that someone spoiled?
the twist on
Right.
the twist? Yeah, is our middle brother listening?
No.
Okay.
But I did mention him the other night because I was talking to these two guys at the baseball club where I play baseball with the middle brother, and we were talking about movies with twists, and that's where Shutter Island came up. And
The twist is that it's not that great.
one guy was saying, "Oh, I haven't seen The Sixth Sense, but I know the twist." I'm like, "Well, you should ask Brett about the middle brother ruining The Sixth Sense for him." But that's not it. This one is not even a movie that has a twist, right? It just has a big spoiler. This was a spoiler. I borrowed Dad's car, which is tuned to 3AW because he's a boomer. No offense. And
It's going way off topic.
I was listening to the late night Sunday
Bruce
night.
and Phil, yeah.
Yeah, it's not Bruce and Phil there anymore. They're both dead. And
Are they?
Yeah,
Oh.
for years. And they were
Wow.
talking about what did you do on the weekend? One of them was like, I went to see the Downton Abbey movie.
I bought a new washing machine.
No,
No.
I went
okay.
to see the Downton Abbey movie, which I went to see with Mum, which
You
I
did.
really liked.
Anyway.
And then it was like da da
is
da
this
da da, and at the end of the movie, Mary ends up running the estate, right? And the whole thing about Downton Abbey is that it's old, and they're
new
lord
money is
of
coming
the
in.
area and things are changing and the
Right.
lord isn't happy about it.
And Maggie Smith's dead. Yeah.
And so it's like over the 3 movies, it's a big arc of Mary is the next generation. He's got no sons. Mary take over, not going to happen, not going to happen. Does
Cool.
happen at the end of the 3rd.
Oh.
And then his co-host was like, is that a spoiler? He's like,
God.
oh, maybe it is. Oh, yeah. The last scene is her standing in the hallway having just taken over the running of the house. So maybe it is a spoiler.
Oh, God.
And this was like this episode we're recording now comes out like a month after Downton Abbey movie came out. So it's less of a spoiler now. But this was like the movie came out on Thursday and he said this Sunday night.
That's bad.
But the movie's good.
Great. We got there eventually.
Okay.
Everybody playing along at home.
Nobody dies in Downton Abbey.
I still don't remember
near water.
how
we talked about
that conversation
spoilers.
started. Ah, spoilers. Yep.
That means you don't need to watch Sleepaway Camp. So they/them,
They do.
Friday the 13th,
Bonus Jaws.
Jaws,
Nice.
Death.
They're
on
all
or near
still
water.
related.
Yeah.
They're death and they're near water. That's all we need.
And if we're doing a topic that is so obscure as death on or near water,
We can work it
In-
however the bloody
in
hell we
on or
want
near
to.
water. It's also our podcast,
Yeah, so there's no rules.
so we can watch whatever we want.
As you can see, listeners, or even hear, by the 5-minute story Lee told about nothing to do with this episode, there are no rules here.
What about I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Now you have to throw that in.
Yeah, just popped
Which,
into my head.
the original or the TV series
So-
or then the remake?
The original has no queerness.
Well, it has Ryan Phillippe in a towel.
Well, other than Gay Awakenings, and we didn't watch Cruel Intentions last month because we didn't count Gay Awakenings as being queer. So, but there is death on or near water because they're on a cliffside. They throw the body into the water,
Yeah, because they do, and then
they're on
we
the
ran it. We hit a
pier.
boot. Where's the foot?
Yeah.
Well, that's a scary movie. Sorry.
I Still Know What You Did Last Summer apparently is a little bit more queer coded,
Yeah.
but the TV series of I Know What You Did Last Summer, they're all just pan,
Yeah.
which I think we talked about on the podcast as me
Yeah.
not liking.
Yeah, because you're panphobic.
No, because I just think it's I think they only put it in there so that they could all hook up with each
Lee,
other.
You don't want to be like whoever that person is I forgot the name of and get read by Renee Rapp for bi erasure.
I'm not erasing bi people, right?
It's Bisexual Awareness Daily of
I
all
know,
days.
I know. But as a writer, it's only in there so that everyone can hook up with everyone and makes it just a whole sexy thing.
Yeah.
But not make it, I think that's the wrong use
Okay.
of
Anyway,
pan
it's nothing to do
and
with
under the bi
our
umbrella.
episode.
It has to do with queerness in
Horror.
horror,
Okay.
and we are watching movies through a rainbow lens. So I can talk about queerness.
There are no rules here.
Hmm.
Okay.
So not I Know What You Did Last Summer?
No. We're doing Friday the 13th, they/them, and Jaws as a bonus.
Okay. And we will have another interview.
We will.
Okay,
And
that's
we
a
will
month.
save future topics like death on transportation.
Okay.
I was like, surely there has to be a movie. I know we've already decided on the 3 we're doing,
Yep.
but I was like, surely there has to be a movie where somebody's on a boat and they, like, you know, there's 2 people on a boat and they kill one of them or something. Talented Mr. Ripley.
Oh, yeah.
Because then they make fun of that in Family Guy.
Talented Mr. Ripley. Is that horror? No.
Nah, it's gay though. And also Gay Awakening. Jude Law in the bath.
Avatar: The Way of Water is a war and there's water, which means there's death.
You know, I finally watched that.
It's long.
Yep, sure is.
We don't have time to watch it.
No. No,
Just
all
looking
right.
through
We've
this.
got our 3. That's enough.
Yeah.
What about this one? Casablanca. Well, no. Cloverfield.
What about The Creature from the Black Lagoon?
Oh, my Lord.
The original 100-year-old almost Universal one.
What about Speed 3 Glacier of Doom?
Well, I was going to suggest Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Nah, that's not horror.
No, it's not.
We've got our 3 horror movies for
We
the
never
month of
said
October.
horror. We said death on or near water.
Yeah, but it's October, so it has to be horror.
Okay.
And
Right.
you know where there's a lake? Bodega Bay. That's the
Yeah.
birds.
Okay. What about, so you're cancelling out? You're not even entertaining Creature from the Black Lagoon?
No.
Can I watch it anyway?
Yeah, sure, you can watch that. I'm going to watch 3 other movies now.
You're going to watch Zombievers?
Yeah. Bodega Bay.
Okay. Not
Because
Bodega Bay.
famously, because I went and watched Rebecca at Cinema Nova, because the Melbourne Theatre Company are doing a stage production of it. And Daphne du Maurier wrote Rebecca,
Correct.
and Hitchcock adapted it into an Oscar-winning movie.
And Daphne du Maurier wrote The Birds.
Yes, and Hitchcock adapted that into a movie. And so I looked it up, and she liked Rebecca. She liked Hitchcock's adaptation of it.
Oh, Daphne.
She did not like his adaptation of The Birds.
Well, a bit like Stephen King's most famous movie.
It, according to comments. No, Carrie. There's, you know what? Listeners, watchers, people that are ingesting us. That was terrible. Stephen King adaptations is a whole other topic. We'll get to that eventually in the future.
I do think Shining and potentially with this new version of it is up there. But I think Shining and Shawshank.
Okay.
up
We
there.
can't do another topic.
Okay. Thanks for listening to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn, They/Them, Friday the 13th, and Jaws for the month of October. If you have any other suggestions or there's something that we've missed, let us know in the comments or join the Rainbow Popcorn Movie Club Facebook group to abuse us in our domain.
In our domain.
And which is because it is our domain, we can kill you on hateful comments.
We won't.
We won't. Thank you, Brett.
Thanks, Lee.